Hi guys, welcome back. We're going to be doing lesson 26. It's writing division answers as mixed numbers, including multiples. Okay, so let's talk about these. It's just division, right? We're going to be writing it as a mixed number instead of using remainder. And I think for those of you in my class, I've probably been showing you this all along, not realizing that you hadn't been introduced to this yet. But what we're going to do is, if you're following along at home, I'm on page 123. Example number 1 says, a 15-inch length of ribbon was cut into 4 equal lengths. How long was each piece of ribbon? So we take 15 and we cut it into 4 equal lengths. 4 equal lengths. 4 goes into 15 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12, and that has a remainder of 3. Now, previously you've been writing remainder 3, right? No more. Whatever your remainder is, you're going to write that and on as a fraction, and then on the bottom, the denominator is whatever this number is. So this is 3 3/4. 3 3/4 inches, right? So each piece is 3 3/4. Let's try another one. So for number 2, a whole circle is 100% of a circle. 1/3 is what percent of a circle? Well, we're going to take 100% of a circle and we're going to divide it into 3 sections, okay? 3 goes into 10 3 times. 3 times 10 is, or I'm sorry, 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract 1, and when we subtract, we bring down. 3 goes into 10 3 times. That is 9, 1, right? With a remainder of 1. So we write that as 1 over whatever this number is. So our remainder over whatever that is gives us 33 1/3%. Number 3, write 25 divided by 6 as a mixed number. 25 divided by 6 as a mixed number. 6 goes into 25 4 times without going over. Now, whatever this guy is, this denominator, it's going to be right here, okay? 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 will give us 25. So it's 4 1/6. Another way of looking at that is 25 divided by 6 is going to look like this as a division problem. 6, and then we've got 25 under our table here. 6 goes into 25 4 times without going over. 4 times 6 is 24, right? Subtract, and that's a remainder of 1. So it's 1 over 6 is our denominator, okay? Good. So try the, let's see. Let's try those practice problems on page 125. A 28-inch long ribbon was cut into 8 equal lengths. How long was each piece of ribbon? So for A, we have 28, so 8, and then, so 28 divided by 8, right? So 8 goes in 3 times. 3 times 8 is 24. Minus 4 gives us a remainder of 4 over 8, right? Because 3, 24, 4, yep, okay. But 4/8 can be reduced down to 3 1/2. 3 1/2. So for B, a whole circle is 100%. What percent is 1/7 of a circle? What percent is 1/7? All right, so let's see if we can do, oh, and multiples, I forgot to talk to you about that. Okay, let's do, so 1/7, what would be the easiest way to, well, okay, so it's 100%, right? And we want to know what 1 out of 7 is, so we need to divide it into 7 groups, right? It's probably the easiest way. 7 goes into 10 1 time. 1 times 7 is 7 minus, so we get 3, and when we subtract, we bring down a 0. 7 times 4 gives us 28. Subtract, we get a remainder of 2, but instead of a 2, or instead of a remainder 2, we're going to do 2 over 7. 2 over 7%, okay? I don't know why I blanked on that. It's been a long day. That's maybe why. All right, so the C, divide 467 by 10 and write it as a mixed number. 10 goes into 40 4 times, 46 4 times. 4 times 10 is 40. So I have a remainder, or I'm sorry, I have a subtract 6, and when I subtract, I also bring down. 10 goes, helps if I bring it down. 10 goes into 67 6 times. 6 times 10 is 60 with a remainder of 7. So we write 7/10. 46 7/10. Okay, so multiples. I'm so sorry, I skipped this part in the explanation, but if you need it, multiples of a number are just multiplying, right? So we've got, let me show you. Ooh. So looking at a multiplication chart here, right? The multiples of 3 would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. The multiples of 8 are 8, 16, 24, 32. It's just multiplying by 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So when it's asking us the multiples of D, what are the first 4 multiples of 12? Well, 12 times 1 is 12, 12 times 2 is 24, 12 times 3 is 36, 12 times 4 is 48, 48, okay? E, what are the first multiples of 8? 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 8 times 3 is 24, 8 times 4 is 32. All right, so, first 6, I'm so sorry. So after 32, we have 8 times 5, which is 40, 8 times 6, which is 6 times 8 is 48, right? I have to sing it to myself, I don't know why. All right, so for F, what number is both the third multiple of 8 and the second multiple of 12? The third multiple of 8 is 24, and it's the second multiple of 12. That means it's their least common multiple. They also have this multiple in common. Do you see that? 48, 48, but you want the least common one. And you may see that referenced as LCM, least common multiple. All right, so F, what number is, oh, that was F, sorry, G, 35 over 6, reduce, or put that into a mixed number. So we're gonna do 35, and then on the outside, we have 6. 6 times 6 is 36, that's too high, so we're gonna do 5. That's gonna give us 30 with a remainder of 5 over 6. H, 49 over 10. This is 49 and 10. 10 goes into 49 4 times. That gives us 40 with a remainder of 9 over 10. All right, so for I now, we're gonna do 65 over 12. 12 and 65. So let's think of our multiples of 12 again, right? 12, 24, times 3 is 36, times 4 is 48, times 5 is 60, times 6 is 72, right? So 12 goes into 65 5 times. 5 times 12 is 60, minus 5. So we subtract and we bring down. Or I'm sorry, we subtract and we have a remainder of 5. So it's 5 and 5/12. 5 and 5/12. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in class. Thanks, guys.